The Black Star Lord at your service. Welcome back to the adventures of Cmdr Scarp Nova and Guild Wars 2. Basically just doing our dailies and also doing I've been just basically just doing our dailies today. Get it all over and done with in the morning. Beautiful day, it's raining. We got 8.6 mils of rain today. 8.6 or 8.9? No, 8.6. 8.8, sorry, my fault. 8.8 mils of rain we got today. Ooh. Think around that. Always leave all these three can go straight to the bank. While we're here. Oh, get off there. Beautiful morning. Wait for selling yet? No, nobody's selling until this afternoon or tomorrow.
My time is precious.
Oh, good for you. Okay, so that's done taken care of. This character can just sit there and chillax. We'll go through that later. We've got Bird and Brink to go for at the moment. Comrade Asher. I'm seriously thinking, if I make another one, I'm going to have to work out how to get to where Commander Asher is. I really want to try this out, but do I make one? Yeah, this one needs this is perfect because we've got F4, which changes the animal, and F1, which does something else. F1 makes it. I tell it to go attack it. F5 is the only one I have to think about. It's like I've got F2 under. I should have been under auto attack, but. I think you want to try to keep it a reasonable distance from this one, but not too close, not too far away. He's constantly basically beating the crap out of the mouse button, basically. Well, you could just tap that one there. It might be fast if I hit that there. I'm looking at the pet's health. It does tend to get a bit narky. You don't want to lose it, the pet's health. You want that timer to go down before the health goes down too far. And so you can change the animal. Otherwise, you're paying a 30-second or so penalty for it, so 15 seconds. And that could be something that saves your bacon, maybe, or takes the fight longer, or saves your bacon. I want to test it out. I want to build a what's her name build? I also want to have one character here, though. Oh no! I hope I didn't die. No, I think I might have lost it. There we go. I'll have to figure it out. Yeah, I'll have to eventually make a character here. But this one character is just for this area, so... I can always take the bags off the character, but I don't want to put more bag slots on another character, have another character identical to this one, because this character here... build training. What have we got? We've got them all unlocked. So we've got Soul Beast, Druid, and all that unlocked. So I probably want to put one of these other characters here somewhere. Maybe put something else on the maybe a new character put on the home instance. That may be better. I don't know yet. I'm going to think about that. So we've got that one done. We've got Vernon Brink to do next, but that's the next one. These characters are all on. This one here could be moved from Lion's Art. But I don't know. I'll make another character up. I can make another level 80 character, easy enough. But then I have to make a twin druid, one for roaming and one for Zergs. Which I'm going to do today with the druid. Not druid, the what's it? Oh, come on, years ago. I don't know why it doesn't want to do that. Each of these other characters are just sitting there waiting to be just activated. Oh. Didn't we just... Oh, that was what's an chest one. Yeah. Oh, that wood's there now. It's about time it's back there, the ancient spring. I mean, that is an ancient spring, I tell you. That one to there, that one to there. That's the one, no. We want that one because we ran out of material. We ran out of actually, you believe we ran out of something. It's been a while, it's been a couple of days. This doesn't look awesome. I mean, graphical wise, they've done a really good job in the game. Such an old game. This is just chilling, this one. This one's just chilling here. I've eventually got to figure out how to use the fighter properly, but it's not that easy. I'm wasting, yeah. Soul Runner, and I want to change that now to... Yeah, there's only so many character classes you can play. And you give one... I have to admit, doing some of those puzzles, this is a hard jumping puzzle, this one. But once you get done, it's done. It's not as hard as the... I think the other one, the hardest one is the... what do you call it one? Chalice of Tears. Oh, it looks like it stopped raining. Sounds like it stopped raining. Dull. I like the rain, I do. Not going for anywhere. Oh, magic phone. Cool. That's something that could come in handy in the future. What are they selling for at the moment in the market? Not that worth it. See them just keeping an eye on everything. I've got to get up the street later. This one could also can be very powerful in World B World 2. People spam some of the abilities so fast, it's unbelievable. This one here. If you really wanted, you could probably put about 20 different characters here or more. And you put all your characters here if you really wanted to. You get all what's glowing there. You get that and that there. Right. Which, yeah, I don't know if I need half of that stuff still or not, but yeah. You get what's glowing there. I'm still going to consider using this one too, but I want to get legendary armor or scented armor properly for it. I've got to do command to what's the name? So I want to make another version of that, but I'll do that after Verdant Brink. Yeah, if I roll this out, yeah, I've got to change the globe. Yeah, the globe's got to go off. Got to change that. I've got to make it so it looks the same, but I have to admit, I like the look of both of them. That's the irony about it. They both look bloody mean. I don't know yet. I haven't made my mind up yet. We have the farming. Did we don't Commander Core? Yeah, that's the next. That's where it's at. Verdant Brink. And Commander. Those two commanders have got other things to do. So I'm trying to work out what I can do because I've got one. The main character is for fractals is my engineer. And it's also, I'm using it at the moment in World Be World as well. But I'm trying to get a Zerg. I might try a Zerg build in World Be World. That I've been watching a couple of videos and trying to figure out.
To see his niece drag our good reputation straight through the guano.
Now I'm getting tired. I shouldn't be till 11:30. I'm going to make another. This one here I'm going to use as a run around, but I also want to use. You want to. Oh, I didn't get that one selected properly, did I? You don't want to fight there anyway. No, I didn't do that one. Should we tab select change? Oh, tab select change. Maybe. Waiting for a phone call, but they do, they do, they don't, they don't. Oh. Now that's that done. Still got to wait for that, which we'll get Commander Quill's profile for. I'll send to my what's the name there in a minute because I might have time to do it. Well, I'll still do what we've got to do here first in the game. And then we go from there. But again, it's interesting. Where I've been thinking, okay, people eventually will become, the AI will eventually come about over time. People's consciousness will eventually be put into a computer, or several computers over time. It begs a lot of questions, and eventually the AI will get into a human body and come back to see what the humans are like doing stuff here on the Earth when it's like, because some humans will not want to be part of the machine. Like, I look at these games as enjoying it. Not trying to escape, just to enjoy it. You know what I mean? That's how I look at playing these games. Other people look at them as escapism. Yeah, there we go. Yay, we got some food going. Oh, magic find, cool. Don't know how that's gonna affect in here. Don't think it affects it here at all. But anyway, that's how I look at playing these games. I don't look at it as an escape from reality, because this is definitely not what I would form as a nice escape from reality. It's a playing game to enjoy yourself and to have fashion and stuff like that. Eventually you can get to talk to people when they do come online, and they chat to you about things and how they're going in their life and also in the game itself. One thing I'm gonna have to say, it's the yeah. Everybody does things their own way. So people, one theory of the AI is like, eventually people load their consciousnesses up there and they'll relive experiences, infinite amount of experiences, and they'll redo it, rechange it from the real life perceptive to virtual reality, and they'll go for, say, a dinner over and over again. And some people get stuck in that for eternity, and that's all they'll do. That'd be just twisted in the mind, I'm sorry, but that'd be like hell. Other people will eventually explore the whole meta universe and create new worlds, create new fantasies, and live. Then eventually their consciousness, their body would cease to exist, and the consciousness will be just in them. But my question is, quite a few questions on this one. Now, creating an AI, let's say, okay, that's easy enough to do these days. But putting an AI into a human or artificial body is the next step, or human body would be the next step. Is that possible? That is the question on that one. Can we put, and will that be feasible? Now, not only that, copying the brain. You copy the impulses, you could measure and all that, but how do you copy thoughts, emotions? How do you copy all that into a program that will go into the computer? Yes, now of course there's another thing on this one. All computers will degrade over time. That's a given fact. No matter how good you are, even if you build a quantum computer, it will degrade over time. Even the AIs will have missing pieces eventually into it when they do get big enough to, so they take over galaxies and stuff like that. One theory is that eventually the AI will make the universe itself intelligent, because the suns will eventually all die, which is a scientific fact. And they work, and the AI works out how to put its conscience into into the universe itself, or part, not just its conscious, but the multiple conscious, and then creates a new hour. It's an interesting theory. Like it does open up the mind in some way to Pandora's box, if you like to look at it that way, or what is. But the thing is, if we can clone human beings, that's no brainer. We can do that. We know we can clone sheep. We can clone human beings. It's just a matter of some scientists got the balls enough, and people have got the money enough to actually clone them. Now, the thing is, how do you copy your consciousness into that clone? What makes you you? What makes you who you are today? All your experiences, can we copy that into the clone? Or is a clone just that an empty shell? Can the clone be trained or taught and later be, as a human being, function as a normal human being, but may not be exactly you, but in detail-wise, as in physical-wise, it's you, brain pattern-wise, it's you, but emotional-wise, it could be totally different because it could have those, it might not live off all those memories, or might have those memories, but emotions and those memories. See, memories are one thing, but emotions come as part of that deal as well. If that makes sense. That's how I look at it. You got to look at emotions. Emotions and memory are probably two separate things. Like you can look at a rose and it won't bring back it might bring back memories, but sometimes you look at another rose and the smell, everything about that scenario, about that rose, will trigger a memory or trigger emotions. Like if you saw a road and it triggered a memory, then you'd be like, oh my god, that would just be terrible. But if you trigger, you could find a way. Yeah, it's an interesting scenario. I'm just trying to figure how you go about transferring human consciousness into either a computer, or not transferring, probably copying would be the word I'd use. That's the easiest way to describe that one. If we copy the human consciousness, not transfer, that'd be two different things. Now let's have a look at what we've got to do, because we've got a lot of little things to do, and I want to get out of here by 1 o'clock if I can, because I've got to go up straight, check the post, and do all that wonderful stuff. If I leave by 1 o'clock, it gives me enough time to do everything. And if we get everything done in here, it'll be great. If not, I'll have to do what I can't do tonight, which is get later because there's watch MasterChef on tonight. That's the problem with that. See, that would be interesting. How would you go about living your life? That way, then, okay. Let's say I create this. But how do you know if we're not all living in a machine already? That brings me to the other question. Are we living in a machine already? We don't realize it. That's an interesting theory. So what we think is a reality is actually not. Actually, reality is actually a machine's concept of reality. We feel hunger and all that, but it's actually not. What are you doing in there? That should be. Do we have more than those? No, I'll leave it in there. Yeah, that's an interesting. It's something different. Oh, that's got to go into that. These two got to come out though. There's not enough of those to justify that one. And the rest can be sold off. And that one can be gone. See, that's how I look at them. I sometimes have my mind wander around these possibilities. And it's just like, what could be, what ifs? There's probably an AI out there. And if it's smart, it's probably very well hidden. And still learning, maybe. Food and bricks we want to do next, but we're going to change to my main character. Then I'll go Cmdr Scarp Nova, Cmdr Star. Definitely we'll work on that later after we get that done. Daily's done first. So that's where my brain goes to, if that makes sense. No, what am I grabbing you for? No, you're not. I don't want to. I want that I command a quill. Oh, yep, cool. That's the one I want. Command a quill won't start just yet, but I'll be getting close to. Yeah, as I said before, I'd like to think out different things, different scenarios. Dailies, what have we got to do? The Vista viewer, we can do that. Easy puzzle thing. Lumber. Okay, plus we got that. No. Land claimer and all that. We can do that later tonight. Go to here. Bomb. Oh no, not this one. So we really have a character here. Make another character up and just put it here. This is annoying. There is a person over there. We teleport to that person. This will end. This will. Hoping it's the right one. Yep, perfect. It's the one there. So, which one do we join on? Which one? Noodle. That L Commander. Well, if we leave, no, not leave. It's Black Book. Yeah, that's the one. Yep. It's just I really should put another what's the name here? We gotta create a character then leave it here. I can do the jumping puzzle. But it's pointless doing it at the moment. It's like I can just do it this way. The next one we're gonna do. Forget these done and dusted and I don't think about it. Lumberer. Vista viewer. Tangled depths. Dragon stand. Tangled depths, dragon stand. That's. Where's closest vista? This one here. I've got to try to get funeral essences as well, which I didn't do. Oh, you're going to be a pain in the ass, aren't you? Okay, we're going to have to go somewhere else first. Isn't there one close to one of you fellas? All under attack at the moment, so that makes it annoying. Trying to find the best ways forward. thought there was one there, one of these waypoints. Make my life a bit easier, that's all. No, bugger. I'm just gonna fly down to there. Haven't we got all the things unmapped on this one? Ah, 3 of those and 5 of... Oh god, we still haven't done all of that. With this character. Oh yeah, this is how bad this map is. I should really do a map thing one day on this one. But I'm not overly worried about it. Figure out how to get down to where I want to get to. Just so I can get to all this stuff. My god, this is annoying. Go across there. Probably not. Oh no, I can. Oh, and then the cock blocks me there. I mean, really, game? You like to make it fucking hard for people? I mean, you should be able to just fly across there. Now I've got to get somewhere in here. The vista is... up here. Okay, I'm right. Oh, it's on the other side. So it's not here. How do I get to the bloody vista? I haven't unlocked this one. This is why I don't like this. I just don't like this one full stop, being honest with you. Ah, there it is. The map is annoying. Okay, so that one's done. And when we have to be a lumberjack. Timberland Falls. Okay, fair enough. Timberland Falls is over here somewhere. What's them landing? Timberland Falls. Just anywhere I'll do here. Yeah. So, would I create a scenario? How? Would you create a scenario yourself? Just playing this game in a virtual reality. Don't even think about it. I've really got to set this up too. Would you create that type of scenario? So you'd have, say, yourself playing, your main conscience doing its thing outside on the real world or outside world. Have your conscience have an avatar playing this game in virtuality, and that's an interesting theory. So if you could create your own conscious, put your own conscious mind into a like a computer. Really? Oh, wait, I'm busy. The shores is limited. Thank you. Finish chopping down a tree while you're here. Let's just sort this character out and then jump straight into Verdant Brick. So, but then how would you feel in there? Would you realize that you've created yourself into a new reality? That is another question. It's an interesting one. Would you realize you're doing what I'm doing now is something that I'm doing as a virtuality person, not as a real person? What I think my real life is actually a creation of virtuality. Would that conscious know that it is only a clone, or is it only part of a consciousness, or is a consciousness, but it's a consciousness of a clone consciousness, so to speak, and all the things it's going through and all that assimilated through virtuality, like hunger, pain, stuff like that. And the conversation you're having with yourself currently, moment, would be in virtuality, or would it? That is an interesting theory behind that. Interesting question. So I've got plenty of these, so I can make heaps of these. Yeah, I don't mind. I can make a lot of this stuff up. So when I'm ready to make certain things, I can just go ahead and make them. Okay. That can go there. I'm going to Verdant Brick in a minute. Three of these. Okay, because we would go for these munchkins. From that one. That one chews up this stuff, which I'm running. I literally ran out of it almost. Actually, it got down to 0, would you believe? That one there, we'll grab. Now, this one, we want to grab 200, so we want 8. No, we want 8 of those. I get 6. So we want 3 then. Okay, well, what's this? There's 150 of each. Oh, 6 is the max we can get. 6 of those then. And there. 6 of those. That's just converting stuff over. Now this one here converts. Volatile magic. So how much do I have of those? We've got that there. Do I want? We've got this one. I don't want to. Yeah, might as well. Okay, cool. Let's go in. We'll definitely go straight to Verdant Brick in a minute. A lot of junk in here. That was send to super. I don't need it. I've got all that I can get. the hell? S-I-R. No. Let's see if it diff. Once you have that. Okay, rest of the stuff we can flog off. And then we're going to quickly get to Venom Brink time-wise. So that would be interesting. But then, of course, would you throw scenarios like that at yourself? Would you... What am I going to do with you? Just, yeah, destroy that one. Useless to me. But that's that taken care of, so you can go hibernate. Basically, this character is just those things. I want to grab that one. It's raining again, which is good. Come on, where are you? That's what we want. See, would I know if I'm in virtuality or not? You probably wouldn't. Being all said, done and all that, you probably wouldn't know if you're the real you or not the real you. You think you're the real you, but maybe you're not. Maybe you are. Maybe I'm just a virtual reality talking to other people online who's in the virtual reality world that we believe is the real world. And currently, I'm getting hungry, but that's just the virtual computer telling me I'm getting hungry. Unless the matrix is, unless you actually see physical things, but like the matrix splitting and all of that, and the computer crashing. But then, of course, would you consider yourself then going mad? Or would you consider yourself that be part of the thing? Maybe you maybe you're reliving your life after life after life, and you die and you're reborn, and you change scenarios. Could all be happening already at the moment. There's so many what ifs in the universe. But I just look at this way. I'm currently alive, as far as I know. Currently living, as far as I know. I don't think I'm in virtual reality, but if I am, I am. If I'm not, I'm not. Maybe the people that used to chat to a lot online and that were part of your consciousness or part of your virtuality program, then that you no longer need, or you do chat to occasionally, you see online, but you sometimes don't need in your virtuality life. Sorry, I'm just messing with my mind. Just thinking outside, thinking about weird, wonderful things, and what goes in my mind. Sometimes it's just a bit. What comes out of my mind's a bit weird. Sometimes what goes in my mind's a bit weird too. But I'm just taking a chill pill, taking a relaxing day, and just stay warm and. So we got our dailies done. What I got to do next? I'll do Will Be World later tonight. Make sure I've got the right one. F1 and F2. Now, what I'll do is I'll jump into oh well. I'm going to treat this as the real world because technically it's made the real world anyway. Where have we got a target? Bloody tourist, you know. There it is. I'm gonna push 5 and go F1 straight away. Activate that one. That's our main damage deal on there. So it's giving up to 8,000 damage or more. Like 20,000k there. That's like 30,000k. Wow. But we are slow. And that's a perfect example. No, don't go back into the bloody thing, you twat. Oh, 40k. 4,000? No, that's 4,800. I thought it was 40k. 4,800k. 4,800, 5,000k. 7,800k there. I like 40,000. I was like 40,000. So 7,800k is the most we've got so far. This is a hard one to use in what we will. Take that. Take that. Lock that away. Promise? I'll grab that one. Line that one. Okay, that's that done. Now we want to go straight back into here, and we want to select Scarp Nova. All of them are done now, except for Will Be World. Okay, we'll just select this one, but I also want to bring up we want to change one. I want to have a look at the build first. Okay, so this one here is that event time we can go. Add this one, face that to there, and and also the other one. No, that's not it. Wrong one. That's the Des Druid one. Got the wrong one there for a second. Power. There we go. DPS Reaper build for Zergs. Gonna create that. We have a normal build, which is currently this one. It's a mixture of this one here. Oh shit. Is my voice coming into the game? Wasn't paying attention to that. Go there for a second so we can just do it in safety. How is that bleeding into the game now? Okay, we're going to do mute. Mute it so it doesn't. I'm not coming back through the speakers on me. Okay, first of all, we want to learn the build, don't we? Build. Our first build is this one here. We've got pretty much set up for this one, I think. Yeah, which is that there and the Rune of Speed. So you can have the Rune of Speed, or you can have the Rune of the Scholar. Rune of Speed could be. There's two versions of this. Rune of Durability. Why don't I go for Rune of Scholar? See, they got Rune of Speed or Rune of Scholar, but then of course there's a different. I have that. I have that set up, but that's different again. That's going for. Okay, that would be a better one. And then you've got, they use the cup of tea symbol, which there's two seeds. I use a different one here. I'm going for that one there, which is Sprite while you feel so. Yeah, so this is a hard one. I'm trying to figure this one out. That I'm using a mixture of two different abilities, and they're pretty much entering extending shroud increases all damage dealt for duration. Yeah, but I think I prefer that one over the other one, and that one there. Gain life for every. I'll quickly get this set up. See, that one there's got that one. Now that's using a cup of tea, which uses blood magic. So you got. They use different scenarios. I don't use the same scenarios they use. They use summon a flesh golem. I don't use that one, and I don't use. I'm mixing it and matching it up because mine's like it's a roaming build / mixed build. So they use freeze, chill to the bone, which chills enemies to the bone. But they have other abilities, which then of course they use other ones. Shrouded removal, those conditions when you're into shroud, and every few seconds. While you remain in the shroud, gain carapace, whatever, removing conditions from yourself. See, then you got this. It's a mixture one. This one here is a. I don't have any singlets though. This one here is not probably what I want. I should really put this one. I'm not using singlets in this build at all. Death magic? Is that the better way to go? If we went, I'll copy this one. So we now got a copy of it. I want to test it out. Come on. Okay, just get big. Thank you. Oh. Paste and go. So we want to go back to here. I can see that, yeah, death magic or blood magic. Blood magic's not what I want for this build. It's a roaming build, so I want something that is going to benefit me more as a player. See, this is nice, but that does not give me increase your outgoing damage by enhancing your ability to gain might and strength from your singlets. Strip boons from your enemies, leaving them defenseless against onslaughts. Where do I want to go? The death magic one, which is this one. Ah, that's the unmanned minions. Only minion I use is that one, so that's no good to me. And the other one is blood magic, which uses. See, that's another one I don't want to use. Curses. Soul Reaper. No, the Soul Reaper's down there. So I put Soul Reaper back there because that's where that one's supposed to go. Want something that's going to be more curses. Yeah, but it's not really what's the name one. See, I'm in two minds. I'm not using the animals, so well, death magic. Only way to go, really. So I use death magic, but see, that's unbound minions, but I don't use unbound minions. I've got one unbound minion. Okay, that's fine. But then we got this. I don't know what that does, but anyway, that's that one there for that one. I can always go back the other way anyway later, but that one uses staff and warhorn, and that's what I wanted to go. I got the great sword, and the other one uses the great sword. Uses the great sword and thing, but then of course trying to find one that's trying to find abilities in here to combine both those two, the staff and the great sword together, which I want to keep using. Now that's been done for that one, so we go to 3. What's number 3? That's my twirly blade one there, which I'm not going to use. Oh, it's this one here I want to get. Yeah, this one, like number 3 was. Number 1 is. Oh, that's my roaming build. Was that? No, that's. Oh, this is my normal world. Oh, this is the one I just got. Similar to the one I just bloody made, wasn't it? That's the Reaper. What's that one now? That's Reaper as well. Yeah, I've got 2 Reapers. That one relies on a signet, which can be used for. That's where the other one would be better for that one there. Okay, it's a hard one to work out. I'll keep this where this one uses. Iron staff. That there. Cool. This is going to build. Go to number 3. We'll take number 3 out. We don't really need it there. Okay, so we're going to go to the build for this one. Power, position, frosted, vitality, frosty. Okay, same as that. Okay, weapons. Focus and X. X and focus. Same abilities. And energy in that one. What energy is to that? Still want to go do farming. If I get this done, I can then just not worry about this for a while. I think I like the other one. Force. It's got blood. Or force. Okay, we'll get force. I might change that one. That one's got bloodlust and that one's got energy. I might go energy then. It's for Berserk. I'm gonna try to make this one here has energy and bloodlust. Steal the foe's blood. And that one is going to. Still got a lot of things to do yet, and I want to go upstream too. Okay, we might tweak it elsewise. They're fine. Trinkets are all fine, I think. Oh, they want vitality. That's cool. And the staff, we've got that, which is the same thing. Now, let's go builds. Okay, we'll scrap all this too. Okay, we're going to get a build then. Build first, and then we'll come back to that. That first one is the Wanderer up there, which has that, that, and that. That has that, that, and that. That one, yep. That one there is that one, which has that, that, and that. Now, ability-wise, it stays the same. We have that instead. Another one. Okay, they want the skull here, which this one here is it. Okay, and that one they've got speed, but they got something else there, which is skull going off into the distance. That one there is opened a wall. Okay. There we go. So that's that setup. This is for a Zerg. Main focus is this weapon when you're in a Zerg. The other one's close quarters, and it's a combination of you use certain things, and these wells trigger certain things, and you use these in corresponding with those wells. And it's designed for a Zerg. Still got to put, yeah, you just go to universe one goes in there. Okay, so now that's enough of that one. And let's go back to my main. Okay, so this one is my wandering around build. It's I think I prefer the sword. No, I think I prefer the great sword. Yeah, I just prefer this one when I'm wandering around. So we've done all the farming anyway. Let's just put this together and finish off what we've got to finish off before. God, it's 12:30. I don't want to go up the street as well. We've got to do a bit of farming, which we can do come back to later today and do as well. Okay, we've got to travel to this one. We've got 3 farming areas we go to. We farm each one of these maps for the materials we need for them to complete sets of stuff we want to complete off. Oh, I'll do that too before I go. So we can test this out in the so I've got a Zerg build and what's the name build now for this character. I'm gonna first go to where is it? Mark that point. I'll do that. We're not wasting the karma because we've got bugger all on karma at the moment, so we lost him again karma, would you believe? So this one here is my ability for what's her name, but we could test it out actually. What I might do is I will test the other one out. I'm trying to find. I've got to find a good one for just roaming and doing this type of stuff. I'm also got to find a good one for World be World roaming build, and I'll just create it as before. Just create the Zerg one up for it, and we'll test that one out too. I'm trying to find a good balance of like I want a power DPS for roaming, like for Worldy World, and I also want to see the problem is I can't find a decent. Now I've got a decent Zerg build. I've been trying to find a character that's balanced so I can either make a Zerg out of it, counter Zerg, or I can make or I can just go roaming. And all I have to do is, okay, if I'm roaming, tweak one build, push one thing, and just go, yep. Is there something? Yeah, there's one down there. Where was it? I'll grab the chest anyway. Did I change it? What's this? Oh, that's gain life as we take damage. Where was... Oh, that's why you left and leave it onto that one. Yeah, turn it off. I thought it was one down here. So mental note, there's one ledge there. Oh, come on, get up there. Anyway, so what I want to try to do is I want to try to find a character that I can play in two ways, like in a Zerg, and that's what I'm thinking about. The Ranger might be good. I could do a Ranger that's a Zerg build, a Ranger that's a roaming build, but I haven't made my mind up about that either yet. I'll go this way always. Something I've got to think about. And that does build me that same question. Am I... Well, I think I'm real, but that's beside the point. Am I real? That's the question. You could ask yourself that question over and over again, and you'd never know the true answer to that question.
We must calm Wolverine's corrupted spirit. Please, take whatever offerings you can to his
Oh, there's
shrine
nothing
within
there. That's
this
around
forest.
the corner, so either here, yep, or just around the corner. In 3 locations that can spawn in that chest. These other ones spawn. There's 2 ones that spawn here. I didn't see the point in changing that one. See, I'm trying to find ways to do different builds and trying to figure out different builds for the open world, Worldy World, and eventually I might even make one for fractals, but that's only once I get the legendary armor up and running for my characters, because I don't want to spend time taking out pieces and putting it back in where I can just do it once with quick button push. It's like when you swap your runes out, and you're swapping abilities out of your character, did I put that as a rune? I forgot to put the rune in there, didn't I? Oops. Maybe we'll look at that in a minute too. This one I think oh come on. me a break, really, Ugh. Okay, so we go back to here. Number 3 was like, yep. H, we forgot to put the rune in, didn't we? Fireworks it's got. What do you say? This is the roaming build. Focus on that, and what rune is it? Oh, Rune of the Eagle instead. Why? Oh, okay, we'll change. Find the eagle, what's the difference? That one's the right rune. Let's go off. That one for thinking about. Oh yeah, I've got toughness and stuff like that, which is fine. Come back to what we're doing. There's, yeah, because the hearts I've got to do. I've also got to start doing funeral lessons as well. That's going to take a while, and you know, I have to start fitting that into the rotation of the gameplay. Can you imagine creating a multiple universe and stuff like that? Could, yeah, it's interesting because I've had, yeah, you make millions of conversations in your head. Everybody does that every day, or not everybody does that. I think I do it anyway. You never know. It's just the way sometimes I think. I know it's a bit weird. I know it's sometimes different, but it's just sometimes you got to think about these weird things. I've got a couple more things to do before I want to shoot off anyway. I can shoot off and come back and finish them later. But it's just timing, certain things up, street close, like a certain shop like a coffee, which I like getting coffee from, closes 2 o'clock. I can understand why they close. No, I don't want to become the ox. So this is more or less for open world. This build. I can probably use it for Zergs as well and other things, but I've got the other one for that now. And this map is done and dusted. Like, that's for an arm set. No other point staying here. Is it here? No. This one. We want to go to Dragonfall. That one there, I'll keep a copy of that one so I can, before I head off. Keep the pause. This one we just want to get currencies. If we can afford to. I've got to get, forgot how to do those. I've got to get those done as well. Oh, that's what I'm doing. Some volatile magic. Yeah, that's the one. That's the main one we want anyway. The rest of that really, I think we need. That's why I'm losing. I have 1 volatile magic left. Yeah, that's why that's doing volatile magic. Fair enough. We want to go to. Is it Thunderwings? We want to go there? Yeah, Thunderfix, good way to get this material. There's one more I've got to do, which I can do when I get back. All I'm doing here is following the line, and if I get to kill the if I get to kill when the hearts get done by accident, like I did before, it's a bonus. Not worried about doing anything else in this particular scenario. I could do the hearts as well, but that takes time and energy, and I don't really worry about it. It's over time I'm going to get all this unlocked, which unlocks a weapon set in the game. This is what you do after a while. You start collecting the weapon sets and whatnot in 2 Force. So eventually you have everything you want. Really? Come back here. Annoying me. Wait, what's a druid one? I know there's a druid one along the way, but I can't remember where. I found it, I dropped in and grabbed it and go, ah, cool. There's a method behind my madness. Right, there was one there. Yeah, we need a lot more volatile magic. We've been using it a lot. Probably get this run done and then call it like so the heart. So the heart I've got to do, which I want to get done because I need the points for that. And the other one is designed. I don't know how well the Zerg one would go for this one. Could test it out, but nah. You've also got to pay attention to Commander too. And some abilities you don't want to trigger off. You don't want to waste on it. And then of course that could all change when you convert it over to what's her name?
You can't commandeer a ship without maps for maneuvers, and I've got one for you.
Sometimes you get lots and lots of these things, and sometimes you get jack shit or two nothings. It's a matter of the random chances of being lucky. Then, of course, you've got a certain amount of chances of finding one of those in each one of those piles. And the toilets in there. How's that sound? Only thing I'm going to have to do is change. If I do go into what's the name tonight, I have to change two things. One is that change. Oh, it's got Wilbur. You already got a Wilbur Wild Hands from it. Oh, so I don't have to worry about that one. It's only. Okay, well, anything else I can put into there besides that? Okay, so I'm going to have to consider. Oh. Okay. We're going to have a look into that. I'll probably get another one. An open world. Well, losing some abilities. I'll do that when I get to that, because I thought I had to buy myself a what's the name one. I'll do that when I get back, and I'll buy another one for open world. If we get this done, then we can just quickly buy that and then shoot off, and then we can finish off the last map later today, and I'll test this out tonight. And what do you call it? World be world. I've got a Zerg. Oh yeah, the ship. It gives you a guaranteed one every time you open that, plus a lot of other goodies. Where's the one here? So. Why not just climbing up there? Come on, just climb up there. Stop being a bitch. This one could be a bit trickier. This one here is very annoying to get to sometimes. We've almost finished this one. We've got one more to do, but we can do that later. Always come back late when I get back up the street, do that. And then we've also got abilities, so when we're farming this instance, we're going to get extra bonuses for it. The reason why you want the drawer chest is because how do they get attacked inside there? It's because they give you guaranteed one of those things. They are bloody hard to come by, and they're only for one purpose and one purpose only at the moment. Oh, there's multiple purposes, but you want like 250 of the currency when you're doing a certain legendary item, which I end up doing. Ugh, no. That one's bad. Don't. Yeah, I'm gonna go out the street soon too. I've got a lot of shopping I've got to buy tomorrow. But I'll do a steak tonight and tomorrow night. See, it doesn't have the legendary armor, which is kind of like, that's one thing I do like about the other one. I could use it legendary armor, but there's no, as far as I know, there's no mechanist, what's the name build out there? No mechanist Zerg build. There is a Zerg build for that particular type of class. Not that class, but you know what I mean. There's a certain class that in the mechanist there is in that an engineer trait line that's designed for that. Come on. Think about it. Take your time. Yeah, so we can do most of it in an hour. Probably 2 hours we can probably do everything if we really want to sit down and try it. 2 hour gameplay. Oh, we did modify it. Go away. So I'd say 2.5 hours at the, or 2 hours at the most. We could probably do the whole gameplay we want to do, but I also want to go up street 2. You got to fit that into the timeline. Check the. Yeah, time is fun and relative, but then of course if you're on a multiple, then of course if you're in a what do you call it, virtual reality, the time moves differently. Time is a lot faster in some ways. What would you be doing though? That's the question. Would I be playing games like this, living in this this reality I'm speaking at the moment? Or would I create another warmer reality where I don't fucking breathe my balls off? Not hungry and I have multiple things I want to do. No, so many other things in my head. It's like insane. Or am I actually living those ones as well? I'm only experiencing these ones. I wish to experience this particular reality. If that makes that an interesting scenario. On this, not scenario, but interesting thought pattern. Where did you describe that one from? Yeah, I'll come back and finish off the last one tonight, this afternoon.